Dave, sorry, I'm Mark. Yeah. That's it, I'm Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, Dave. Here's the question: what do you think happens to you after you die?
I've thought about this like quite a few times, but haven't ever come to like a definite conclusion. Because I don't think we as an individual human have like the knowledge to be able to come to a definite answer to that question. It's such a big.
What's your hope? What's your hope?
I don't know. Like I don't think I hope for anything. Kind of what I think is just like we die and then that's it. Like there's nothing more.
Okay, so there's no hope there, is there?
Yeah. If the best possible thing might be if we were to just I don't know, just be like go on, be the universe and like
reincarnation into something else. Or energy melting into something else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Dave. So if there's a heaven, just if, do you think you're good enough to get in? I'm going to give you a hope here.
Yeah, I think. Well,
it's not religion, by the way.
If the heaven is, if you have to be a good person to get into heaven, I would say that I've done like all that I can do to be good. But I don't know if life is just about being good. Like, that's a question of morality. Do people? I don't know. Like, you in order to live a full life, you've got to. It might be like a good idea to explore like sins as well. Be a sinner, because it's such like a label to just judge people if they're a sinner.
So Dave, do you think that just as there's a standard to get into a university, a criteria, do you think that was a criteria to get into heaven?
So standards to get into university is usually based on like grades and
tests
and interviews and stuff like that. I know, like heaven, usually it's seen as like if you haven't sinned and if you've obeyed I'm talking about like the Christianity view from Christianity point of view. It's like the Ten Commandments, right? If you've obeyed the Ten Commandments.
Okay, so do you think you kept them?
This is the thing, right? So I haven't murdered anyone. I've stolen stuff when I was a child and things like that. I've lied a lot, like not a lot, but like quite a lot. But it's for my great interest as a human being.
Yeah.
This is like a thing where it's like you against. It's like self-interest versus interest of like humanity as a whole. Like, are you gonna? Because like if you think about Darwinism, like it's better. Like the individuals that put self-interest first as a living thing are more likely to survive. But there is an element of like altruism as well.
Okay. So. Moving back to this, so the Bible gives us a good person test, the standard which you've said, the Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
So I'll take you through 4 of them, see how good you are.
Okay.
I know you said you told a lie, so have I. So we're both guilty, and we're commonly known as a liar. Was it. Have you ever stolen anything?
Not really material things. Like
downloading music off the internet. It wasn't. I'm guilty of that.
Okay. So I've listened to audiobooks on YouTube that you're meant to pay for, right?
There you go. Yeah. Okay. So me too. Much worse things than that I've stolen. So what do you call somebody who steals?
A thief.
Thief. Okay. Here's the other one that got me. Jesus raised the bar high on this one. He said, if you look at a woman with lust, sexual desire, I've been in porn books and stuff. I'm guilty. That we've committed adultery in our heart, even before the action. High standard. Have you ever looked at a woman with lust?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, big time. Okay, one more. Have you ever used God's name as a curse word, like OMG?
As a curse? Yeah.
Come on, blasphemy. Yeah, it's called. Yeah. Okay. So by our own admission, we're lying, thieving, blasphemous, adulterous at heart, and that's only 4 of the commandments. You know, there's another 6 in our face. If God was to judge you by that standard on Judgment Day, would you be guilty or innocent?
If I was judged on Judgment Day, by those standards, I would be guilty. But I have my own standards that I judge myself on, and like I think that that's the only standards I can go on. And I think I still fall up on things, but hopefully when I die, I'd think that like I've lived to my own standards as much as possible. Yeah.
That, believe it or not, is breaking the second commandment, idolatry, where we make a god to suit ourselves, which we think is we're okay. But I understand where you're coming from. Okay, so by our own admission, that's what we, before this God of the universe who sees everything we've ever done in secret, we're guilty. We're all in the same boat. So the dilemma is this, that the Bible says all liars, all thieves, all adulterers will have their part in the lake of fire, which burns forever and ever. Jesus warned about this place more than he spoke about heaven. So it's like this, we're in a courtroom, okay, in Birmingham Crown Court, up before the judge for lying, thieving, some sexual sin, for murder. The judge is going to put a £1 million fine on our lives. We can't pay the fine, it's too high. But the good news of the gospel is that somebody comes into the courtroom and says, Judge, hold on, before you put your hammer down and sentence Dave, I love him so much, I'm going to pay his courtroom fine. So the judge looks at you and says, Dave, your fine's been paid, you're free to go. How do you feel towards that person who's got you out of prison?
I'd feel pretty grateful for it. I'm gonna have to go now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, this was that person who paid your fine.
Yeah.
So you got that, that's fine. So
right,
consider it, because you don't know when you're going to die, Dave. And if this is not religion, it's about relationship.
Yeah.
And it's just seeing what Jesus went through for you. So,
Okay.
all right.
Cheers.
Thanks for stopping. We'll be praying for you. All right.
Thanks.
Nice one. Thanks, Dave.